Again, I have a gate tighten in here, so the trigger response is pretty nice. And then full auto. What's going on, everybody? Honestly, I'm making this video because I do not know what I want to do with this channel, but I've been kind of getting back into Airsoft. I just wanted to go over my build for the 2023 season. This is absolutely a problem child. This build has caused me a few headaches. As you might be able to see, there's a piece missing right there. This piston losing its back half. This sector gear losing its teeth. That is all due to this gun right here. I still love it regardless. It started out as a G&P Moe, which I got from my friend, and I have since customized it to have a few things on the exterior, which honestly isn't even the majority of the build. The majority of the build happens inside the gearbox. As you can see, I have a purple motor plate on there. I also have a kind of knockoff Pro Win hop-up. I believe it's an ACE1ARMS rotary style hop-up. Yeah, it works pretty well. I only run 7.4 volt through this because I only have 7.4 volt. Every time I try 11.1 in this gun, it strips everything and just explodes. So I'm sticking to 7.4 volt because it actually still shoots pretty well. Everything's pretty much stock except for the rail system. Like, I kept the upper and lower, the CTR stock, the MOE grip, except for that purple thing. It only came with one Madbull rear sight, so I have just a regular like flip up sight on there, which I'm not a fan of, but I put an OD green AFG on it just to kind of match everything else, and it's in a pretty comfortable position for me. Mock suppressor. I'm planning to put a little rail there so I can hold a flashlight, and just this cheap Amazon optic fire field. It works pretty well for what I need. It's T2 style, which I'm a fan of. I have spent probably 2 or 3 years teching this gun to kind of get it to where it is. It barely used to feed mid caps, and now it finally feeds mid caps this year, which I'm super stoked about. I'm gonna leave it how it is because I've pulled this gun apart in the past few weeks, probably about 10 to 12 times. And I'm kind of getting tired of it. And I've stripped 2 pistons in the last week, plus that sector gear with this gun. Everything is finally where it needs to be, which is super, super exciting. So the gearbox shell is the same and the cylinder is the same, as well as the nozzle, but everything else is touched. I have SHS 13:1 gears. I have a gate tighten MOSFET, ACE1ARMS full metal, full aluminum CNC piston. I have an SHS Piston Head with an SHS Cylinder Head as well. SHS high-speed motor in here. I've shimmed it myself. Everything seems to be pretty good. I'll give you guys a little shooting test here in a sec. So I've plugged in a battery. It's a fully charged 7.4 volts. Again, I have a gate tighten in here, so the trigger response is pretty nice. And then full auto. So yeah, with a 7.4 volt, that's definitely respectable. I really like the trigger response, and also the full auto is actually pretty decent. I never really run full auto, so my main priority has been trigger response. It's running reliably as right now, so I'm really happy about that. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna keep it this way for the season. I will not be running anything more than a 7.4 volt just because I'm not trying to make another graveyard of parts. Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope that I can kind of put some Airsoft content out there this year. Me and my cousin are gonna try to go play a bunch because we've been talking about it all year, and we're just like, you know what, let's just go play. So it's been a few years, but definitely excited to get back out on the field.